What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Yeah, let's continue with the story. Last time, this thing was trying to make us suffer. He attacked one of the soldiers, and now it's turned its back towards us, and now we have to find out what to do. But if you guys didn't catch that episode, just make sure you check it. It's the one before this, actually. But I will put the link in the description. I usually put the one that starts it from the beginning. That way, if you guys have missed it or if you're new to the channel, you can always start from the beginning. But as always, guys, I really appreciate you guys, and let's get started with this episode. All right, so after careful consideration, again, we're playing like a wizard this time. We decided from the beginning of chapter 2 that we were going to play like a wizard. We're not good with daggers. Let's forget about that. So we are going to attack it. We need to get rid of it. We're going to attack it with a spell. It may anger it. I'm hoping that it will kill it. But I actually don't know what's going to happen. I hope it's enough to destroy this thing that's been trying to harm us this whole time. So let's go ahead and attack it with the spell and let's see what happens. Melee increased by 2. Alright. Your firebolt strikes the guard square in the back and he becomes a ball of flames. The shadow emerges from the writhing, burning body like smoke, and it floats past you with a blast of cold. You pursue the thing, trying your best not to be noticed. Along the way, it possesses various people, leaping from one to another as though using them as its relay horses for a speedy journey. Jalap, where are you running to? One woman shouts as her presumed husband sprints away down the street. Despite those being possessed looking like everyone else, you track him more easily, simply following anyone who suddenly starts acting strangely. Finally, a possessed young boy, chased by his scolding mother, stops short of the temple of eternal love. Faintly, you can see the shimmering shadow leaving the child and dissolve into the large double doors of the temple. It is at last the fiend's lair. Having grown up in Ring City, you are familiar with all of the great landmarks. However, despite its size and grandeur, little is known about this temple or what goes on inside. In the rare event that members are seen, they seem to materialize out of nowhere, traveling in group of 4 or more, wearing long yellow robes and smooth purple masks. As far as you know, no one has spotted anyone leaving the temple, which has led to the children's story that there is a monster inside that eats all that enter. Given the name of the temple and the closely guarded privacy of its members, most adults believe the temple is merely a cult of promiscuity. Spurred on by this speculation, when you were teenagers, you and Reginald had went to learn more about this temple, and so you had once knocked on the front door. Nothing happened, but you remember an overwhelming feeling of dread. No one, not even city guards, go near it. Now what? I'd be mad to try to go in there after that thing. You wonder if it would help a good time to get help. You wonder if it would be a good time to get help. If this is the Shadow's lair, and if the temple members are mixed up in the evil events of late, there's bound to be all sorts of wickedness inside of the city authorities to uncover. Should you go see the captain of the guards, Lord Renly, he would take you into custody, but you know him a little, and maybe you could at least convince him to investigate the temple. Or what about Nerissa, the cleric? She seems like a devout soldier for good. On the other hand, you know that clerics hesitate to meddle with the followers of other gods. Such behavior, if unjustified, would likely displease her own goddess, Alathia. What do you do? Alright, guys, so we come across another tough decision. We can go to our soldier, but he may try to get us. We don't really want to put Nerissa in any type of like thing that will put her against her beliefs, and I know she's very religious, so we don't want to anger Alathia. And I don't want to go alone, so I'm actually going to ask for help this time from the guard. Just because it says that we know them a little bit and we may try to persuade them. We don't have gold, so that's not going to be a way. We're going to probably have to charm them, which we don't really have a lot of mana. But we've gotten a lot of luck, and I'm hoping that the luck that we've gotten through the whole thing can help us, persuade Renly. So let's go with that and see what happens. Death. Oh no. Your first death in any volume in the library. What? No. What? We died? That's oh no. That's horrible. That's horrible. So we're gonna use luck. Oh no. To go back one choice and try something else. Oh wow. Life decreased by 100. Oh no, that's crazy. Can we go back? We're gonna go back. Wow. That was unexpected, guys. I thought maybe I would lose some life, but not 100. I'm gonna read this just to see what actually happened for us to lose 100 life. Um wow. It is time to bring some proper informants. You decide it takes some time to jog to the small fortress that serves as the guard headquarters for the Middle Ring, where Lord Renly, the captain of the guards for this district, resides with his family. The gate of the fortress is well lit by lanterns on both sides. There are arrow slits on either side of the double doors of the gate, as well as above. You pound on the door, shouting who you are and that you are turning yourself in. Suddenly you see movement behind the arrow slit nearest you. It is he, murderous fiend. Kill him. No, you shout, but it is too late. A bolt from a crossbow flies out of the arrow slit and into your throat. Wow! Alas, you finally succumb to your wounds and collapse. Oh, wow, that is so crazy. I was not expecting that. I thought that was actually going to be the right choice. But let's go back, redo last choice, one luck. Okay, sure. Dang, no thanks. We're not going to watch a video. Okay, so wow, well, that's out of the question. Let's go seek for him. Let's seek help from him again. Let's see what happens. Maybe the second time around, it actually works. Now it's tough because I don't really want to involve Narisa. But let's see, followers, God, such beer. Yeah. But she's a cleric, so the cleric might help me. Is not really unjustifiable, really. So we're actually gonna go seek help. I don't think we can fight this thing alone, especially on its lair, its temple. So let's go ahead and seek help from Narisa and hope that doesn't kill us. The Temple of Elathia is a tall, vaulted cathedral covered in stained glass. It strikes you as ironic that the goddess of protection has a temple made of such brittle material. Perhaps that is the point. One is to seek protection through the goddess, not man and his creations. A white-robed priest with a shaven head stands before the front doors and greets you. With your hood up and your head low, you ask to see Narisa. He gazes at you and utters a short prayer, after which he instructs you to remove your shoes. He then leads you into the temple and leaves you in a windowless room with chairs surrounding a round table. You hear the door click after it shuts. You wonder if he means to hand you over to the city authorities. You hold your magical master key out near the door. It vibrates gently, which tells you that you could escape if you wish to. Nevertheless, you decide to wait. It is quite some time before Narisa and the priest walk into the room. Narisa's armor and helm are wet from the morning drizzle outside. The one you wanted to see, the priest says to the cleric, and then nods at you. It is said that you bought your escape from the dungeon with much blood, and yet here you are, Narisa says to you. I can explain all, you say. Do, then. In response, you look over at the priest. Lemuel is a disciple of Elathia and can be trusted. Speak, Narisa commands. The three of you sit at the table as you tell your story, starting at the point after you and Narisa last spoke. I'm going to pause right here, guys, real quick. So see, when I was making the decision, I didn't even think about what happened before that. They were going to blame me for all the people that died and stuff like that. But I'm glad that nothing has happened yet. Hopefully they do believe me. And let's see what happens. The Temple of Eternal Love has been shrouded from our view since the day it was built 2 centuries ago. It is a good place for a spirit to hide, says Lemuel. An evil spirit, you say. The two say nothing for a moment, and then Narisa says, You and I shall visit this temple and find out what business this shadow has there. You believe me? You ask. I believe you believe. One cannot lie easily here. Narisa motions to the room around you, and I have given a great deal of meditation to this matter since we spoke in the dungeon. There is indeed much wickedness brewing in this city, and although you are bound to it somehow, Alathia prompts me to trust you. Indeed, even to ask for your help. My help? Why not send in your warriors of Alathia or notify the guard? Servants of Alathia cannot simply march into another temple without very good cause. We do not yet understand the enemy we face, and the temple members may have nothing to do with it at least not knowingly. Some scouting is necessary. I want to bring you because, from your account, the spirit does not wish to harm you. That could be to our advantage. You look at Narisa. Reginald's murder must be avenged. I will help you. All is quiet near the temple of eternal love. Dawn has still not broken. There is a faint light coming from some of the higher temple windows, although no movement. From across the street, you and Narisa discuss your options. We cannot assume them wicked, Narisa whispers. They may not know what evil lurks in their temple, and they are being used as unwitting shields. I propose we do what is simple and knock on the front door. If they dare lie, Alathia will tell me. Unless theirs is the god of deception, you counter, I think it's best we cannot speak our minds, lest they murder us. And as for the front door, I say we find a more creative entrance. You would have us break in like common thieves? And what if they catch us? What will they do then? You said that we are scouting, you argue. Well, how is knocking on the front door and announcing our quest going to accomplish anything other than to give them fair warning? I did not come here to do my enemy a favor. Narisa sighs. I concede your point. However, it remains that we are not experienced burglars, and this is not some barn you wish to break into. Let fate decide. You say as you pull an old copper coin from your pocket. Narisa shrugs and chuckles. A coin toss? Very well. Alathia has given me no promptings on this matter. Perhaps she will guide your coin. What Narisa does not know is that you know a simple magic spell, little more than a trick really, that enables you to decide what side of the coin comes up. Which do you choose? Wow. So we have magic. We have the magic coin, like David Blaine. This is where I'm going to stop, guys. It's about 13 minutes into the video. I know we lost a little bit of minutes just because we had to read the death. But I think this is a good stopping point. We did, we got to a checkpoint, which is good. We can always, I guess, restart from here. I can only imagine. I don't think, honestly, that I'm going to knock through the front door. I think maybe this time we are on the right. We don't want to tell them that we're investigating them. I personally don't think they're involved. I think the Wraith is just going in there for whatever reason. But you never know, right? I mean, there's been so many twists in this game. I cannot keep up with them. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Again, don't forget to do the YouTube things. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And share the video. Leave me a comment of, how tragic was that death. Did you die in this part as well if you played this game? Or did you not? Did you make better decisions than I did? Please let me know, guys. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.